Hello all and welcome to my quick patch 7.2 rundown in case you don't feel like reading it all yourself. Getting right into it, this patch we can expect a new Warwick rework, while Akali's ultimate AP ratio has gone up a little bit. Darius' passive now does less damage early game, while his Q does less damage if he doesn't hit the outer ring. Gragas' passive has a more effective heal, while Graves' quick draw had a bug fix where True Grit's duration now refreshes off of spells against non-minions. Katarina's E has a lower AD ratio, while Yasuo's E got a lower base damage in exchange for now having a 20% bonus AD ratio. Now for a couple of bigger champion changes, Lulu's passive now does more damage and increases every level instead of every 2 levels, while Glitter Lance now costs less mana. As for Master Yi, his passive second hit will now strike a nearby enemy within 300 units if the first strike kills a target, similar to Lucian's passive, while his Meditate now pauses active durations of his E and ultimate, while also granting him a stack of his passive every second. As for Nidalee, she now has slightly more base HP, her traps are now invisible and can be revealed and destroyed like Teemo mushrooms, while her heal is now more effective. Now for some item changes, starting off with some armor penetration items. Duskblade of Drakathar's passive now does more damage, while Edge of Night's cooldown is now lower, and activating it no longer breaks your stealth. As for lethality altogether, the math has been altered a bit to now give you more flat armor penetration per 10 lethality, up until level 18, where it's the exact same. The Courage of the Colossus shield now scales with the amount of nearby enemies, being a nerf unless you're surrounded by 4 enemies, while its shield duration is now a bit lower again. As for Ghost, its bonus movement speed now ramps up over the duration of 2 seconds upon activation. Ardent Sensor now grants more attack speed and on-hit HP drain, while Redemption now offers less health, more mana regen, and a less effective heal. As for the magic resist support items, Grail, Chalice, and Crucible now all give slightly more magic resist. And for more balance changes, the Eye of the Equinox now grants 10% cooldown reduction and it is a little bit more expensive, while Knight's Vow is a little bit cheaper. As for Hextech Gunblade, it now does less damage up until level 18. For jungle spawn timers, everything now spawns 3 seconds later, so laners will now have to sacrifice 1 or 2 farm if they intend on giving their jungler a hard smiteless leash, while Gromp now has more base attack damage but it decays over his first 5 attacks back down to 50. The large Krug now also has more attack damage, while Honey Fruits spawn a little bit later now and can now be eaten by the Scuttle Crab. And now for some more miscellaneous changes, the Revealed indicator was given a visual update for when players step on the likes of a Caitlyn or Zyra trap. In regards to the League client update, players can now pop out the chat window and move and resize it, while later this patch will hopefully be the introduction of a new News tab. A setting was implemented to manually toggle the video quality for recording highlights from your replays, while the rotating game mode for this patch will be Nexus Siege. And on top of your standard bug fixes, this patch we can expect to see the release of the new Heartseeker Lucian and Quinn skins, as well as the chromas for Popstar Ahri and Prestigious LeBlanc. So that's it for patch 7.2, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to check out this week's LoL recap and Pro Tournament results rundown, and I'll see you guys in the future with some more League of Legends content.